Ooh, haven't done Phantom Paths yet. Might actually do that now. Easy to talk to people. Go back to Sweepian Temple for a bit. Out of stock already. No, things are still selling. Let's get our crew back. What the 100%? 15? Not bad. Let's get this crew. The 15 minutes. The bamboo I want is you and you. Dispatch. What does it want me to create? Craft 2 Yixuan boats. Okay. This new stuff. Upgrade materials up to 17. Goes up to 23. Can I make the boots? I can. Nice. Let's craft 2 of them. That's 1. 2. Oh no, I broke the sound. How could I? Alright, level 17 is done. 18. Oh, we just finished 18. Commute into 1. Craft insight mirrors. Two, 1, form a community. For your 100%, it is 15 minutes again. The bamboo we want is you and you. Send them off. How's our shop doing? We've run out. Get some elixirs done. You had something for us, Yixuan. What was it? Here you are, Belle. Bufu and the others are still dealing with stuff at the temple, and I can't get away either. The Defense Force commander at Scout Outpost contacted me saying they finally made some progress on the investigation I helped them with in the Lost Void. The matter is quite tricky, and it might be related to the miasma in the Living Hollow. I think I'd feel better leaving this to you. Lost Void, miasma. That's right, the Defense Force researched several people corrupted by miasma from the Lost Void area of Hollow Zero. It's a bit complicated, so I'll spare you the details. All the specifics from the last investigation are on file. I'm about to take you to Captain Roland to check them out. Alright, remember, Fufu mentioned that you two crossed paths in the Lost Void. Are you familiar with the situation at Scout Outpost? Pretty familiar, couldn't be more familiar. I don't often do this. I've never discussed this before. That's exactly what kind of answer I expected. Perfect, Captain Roland is already waiting for us. Yixuan Shifu and the captain of the independent investigation team. Looks like you two do know each other. Anyway, Belle is now a registered disciple of Yun Kuei Summit, and I want to assign her to investigate the miasma and the Lost Void. No problem. The outpost had quite a few matters before that this esteemed investigator helped us resolve. Looks like we need to help on this too. Since you left the Lost Void last time, Yixuan Shifu, I have gathered some new information, but would you like to first go over your previous findings? Over the findings? Not necessary. The areas inside the Lost Void are incredibly complex environments, and to add to the recent miasma corruption event, I believe only the experiencing it firsthand can one fully decode all the information within. You should have investigation files from the last time, just hand them over to Belle. Another VR headset, once she's fully immersed, she'll understand everything. Now I'm heading to the Lost Void to purge miasma. To be precise, I just want you to go through my previous investigation process. It's not as good as being there in person, but it's definitely safer. We just need to understand the situation first. No need to rush your headfirst into danger yet. Though the divination says the key to this matter lies with you. Say that you could sweep through miasma-infested areas in the Lost Void for the first time and solve everything in one go without any preparation. Or to consult the Oracle. We all know how slim the chances is. I think so too. I'll go ahead and grant you both access to the archives now. Alright. Oh, zero stuff. The Lost Void. Lost Void content update. Roar Expanse investigation progress capped at 160. Exploration log. Exploration, collection, and achievements tactics. The Lost Void have received new entries, corresponding rewards awaiting your discovery. New gameplay. Task Force investigation is now available in this mode. Gear, store, Resina, and events will be undergoing changes. Complete this gameplay with investigation designated agents to earn bonus rewards. Agent missions can also be unlocked in Task Force investigation. Complete them to obtain bonus rewards. Gear update. Task Force investigation. The Defense Force has undergone updates for existing character exclusive gear, and now have tactical prison programs for independent investigators. In a single Task Force investigation run, you can unlock corresponding tactical prison programs for multiple agents. During the investigation, you can also unlock branch programs and enhance combat capabilities. General gear has also been updated with the mobile category. Store update. In Task Force investigation, shops will have a special product under Prime Zero. Refer to Prime Zero to purchase gear or tactical prison program. Resnum updates. In Task Force investigation mode, you have a chance to obtain a special Resnum series. Production wielding torch, which can directly upgrade corresponding general gear to max level. Event upgrade. In Task Force investigation, new content has been added to encounter areas. At the same time, mysterious help events that can encounter in combat resonum and combat coins have been updated. Marathon area challenge update. After going into Task Force investigation, you can start a marathon area challenge at the investigator. Completing the challenge can give an additional tactical prison program level up reward. Enemy update. In Task Force investigation, you will encounter enemies with the miasma effect. After completing certain events, obtain special miasma resina. Ugh. Like if it wasn't a lot already. Hollow Zero File Miasma 1. Oh, Yixuan.
From any danger. Only the brave will win. That's me! Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Let's fire it, sure. Let's go play.
This is just the team now. Narrative Defense Force, Hollow Zero related affairs, archive numbers SE81521-001.
You must be Yixuan Shifu. I've heard a lot about you.
Captain Roland, I remember you. You're the Defense Force liaison at Scott Outpost. What brings you to Swabian Temple today?
It's about the outpost. We recently rescued a number of independent investigators from Hollow Zero during a routine patrol. They were all exhibiting signs of miasma exposure.
Miasma? How peculiar. The presence of miasma has greatly diminished since the fall of the old capital. I've only seen it in Lemnian Hollow in the past few years. But if it's manifesting in Hollow Zero, that certainly is unprecedented.
We had some researchers from Waifei Peninsula check the investigators' condition. It turns out that the symptoms were indeed caused by miasma corruption. It was not some coincidence or shared delusion of any kind.
Well, the line between what's real and what's imagined is often far thinner than people would believe.
Huh?
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
The independent investigators had all the proper gear, compliant carrots, clear routes, the works. But they wouldn't give us any credentials, ID, or explain what they were doing in Hollow Zero. Since we didn't have proof of them breaking any rules, we couldn't force them to tell us the source of their carrot. So all we could do was plan out routes based on the locations where we rescued them and investigate from there.
I see. So what is it that you seek from me?
The route we're taking next is in close proximity to the Lost Void, and not many investigators are qualified to go that deep. I heard that you have a way to effectively suppress miasma. We were hoping you would join us in this investigation.
Each one waves a waves a quick set of hand seals. A faint furrow appears between her brows.
I've consulted the divination. The key to solving this matter lies not with me, but with one whom I will encounter on this trip. The signs suggest that we may still find what we seek if we set off now.
Really? In that case, now's the perfect time to go.
Not quite.
Oh? How long should we wait then?
The most opportune moment was yesterday.
Then I guess we'd better get moving. Do you need to inform your disciples before we depart?
This is but a small errand. No need to trouble them.
What about the talisman you'll use to suppress the miasma? Don't you need to prepare those?
Rather than preparing the talismans beforehand, I think we'd better play it by ear.
Following Roland's instructions, Yixuan arrives at the edge of the Lost Void. What? Yes. I'm here about the gear, follows miasma, deep Lost Void, gear coin, gear design concepts. Process research, target support methods, new tactical prison program just for you. Feel free to try it. Thanks a lot. Good luck with your investigation. Only one. No. Tactical enemies automatically dodge. Okay, vital view. Base quick attack assist. With basic attack. Do the first one. Ray. A student investigator and support staff in White Star Institute. Although Affiliate has developed a more flexible tactical program, we still provide you with gear as supports. Development of gear have been pretty well proven. Any questions? You know, like to discuss specific trip. Unless there's all the support, so we do it on the outpost. You should know something. It's just a big hunch for now. With Nineveh or Geppetto, but I have a feeling this incident might be connected to the term big guy again. So the heads up, I'll keep an eye out. Ether damage. Yeah. Yeah. Though I could unlock. Alright, Roland. Yixuan Shifu. Another one? Yeah, when we found her, she was already delirious from what she was saying. Her symptoms seemed similar to the previous cases. Unless you were nearby, so I wanted to ask you to come check out the situation with me. Yixuan glanced at the investigator and swiftly drew a talisman. Doubt it's masked for corruption. Take the talisman and get him out of the stall quickly. Still, there might still be a chance to save him. Head out right away. Air data seems to have lost its core components. Remaining piece of guidance is still reliable. Leave this with you then. Maybe we can find his companions with this. I'll leave it to you then. Head straight back into after getting supplies, aiming to meet up with you as soon as possible. Now we can choose encounter or money. We'll go all encounter this run. Why not? Who are you? Considering it's your first time, I'll let you off this time. Take this, go to another path away from here. Scram, don't let me see you again. Emergency evasion, obtain 1 random ultimate resonum and leave. Enter combat, obtain 2. I'm getting victorious. Fight me, coward!
Any last words?
Nice work, Bernice. Harder!
There's Aegis.
Let's make this quick. Obliterate form and spirit. Release. Evil shall be purged.
What a nuisance.
Cool. Basic attack hits an enemy. The agent gets additional pulls. Launching an ultimate. All swimmers get anomaly build-up rates. Ultimate damage is increased. When damaging an ultimate, the agent's crit rate is increased. Hi guys. After clearing out the miasmic ethereals, you run into the Defense Force investigation team.
Hi. You must be the help that Captain Roland mentioned?
Who the hell are you?
Correct.
Are you Ram Thyron? But you're sort of metal-esque?
And since you've yet to insult me, I presume you're Orphe?
Yes, that's me. Sorry, she doesn't feel like talking right now. I'm not the best at analysis, but let me give it a go. So we've located a few coordinates. There was the one from earlier, and
I'll take it from here.
My trigger.
I'm sure Captain Roland has already filled you in about the miasma victims we found in Hollow Zero.
Yes. The ethereal we faced just now was clearly spawned from miasma. There's no longer any doubt. Miasma has clearly taken root in Hollow Zero.
I knew it.
I told them that ages ago. I can't believe those higher-ups are bringing in outside help. What are they thinking? We could have handled this ourselves.
Are you a gun or a snake? I can't tell yet. It's very confusing. Also, are you attached to the woman?
Hold on. The whole miasma thing is already bad enough. And now suspicious investigators are showing up in the hollow? We can't just...
Whatever. Just finish what you're saying and let's get moving. All this time we wasted talking to her could have been spent wiping out another wave of ethereals.
It's because Orphe still falls silent for a moment. Yixuan and Trigger become a little puzzled.
Oh, I'm okay.
Anyway, we're trying to figure out a pattern to the victims' coordinates and see if those locations can be traced back to the source of the miasma. But the coordinates we got don't exactly match the areas where the miasma readings are the strongest. What do you think? Should we keep chasing this lead?
With just the four of us, it's unlikely that we'll be able to pinpoint the flow of miasma. I suggest we split up and follow the coordinates of those suspicious individuals.
Let's see. Fun or dexterity? Ace? Stun. So strange collector? Oh, there are too many items in my bag. They're about to spill out. No, each item is precious to me. I can't just bring myself to throw any of it away. You must be an independent investigator, right? Take this, and I'll keep it safe for me. Trigger EX special attack consumes HP for the next two combat areas. Increase agent damage dealt from attribute anomaly. Specific combat areas, agent receives increased damage. Provide increased damage to stun enemies. EX. Guess that's hilarious to me. Because I use nothing but EX. Let's go! But again, Yixuan Shifu. Got here first and already cleared up the ethereals in the area. I was looking. Some ordinary ethereals, can't see any connection between them and miasma or those ethereal crystals the victims keep muttering about. Hope I'm not looking in the wrong direction. Got any theories? Not at the moment. Those delirious survivors, those fake investigators in their neat outfits, and those strange words they kept muttering, it all reminded me of a movie. Movie? Yeah, have you heard of the Hellboth? Have. You're saying these people might be working for someone who can control and profit from the ethereals? Yeah, but is something like this even real? The hell is vast, and anything is possible within. If we find a fake investigator with intact sanity, we might get some new intel. Let's split up and keep investigating. Oh, right. After cleaning up the ethereals around here, I've managed to get something good out of it. Here, this is for you. Select one. Mobile? The characters use tag assist, restore energy decibels. Aftershock damage. I don't have any aftershock damage. Special attack EX, special attack deals damage to the enemy. Gain health. You know what? That's actually good, considering I'm about to lose a hell lot of health. The traders stay alerts. Swindler Boo. I was here to spend some coin and got a sweet deal for you. Let's sell your gear coins into the recharge card and you'll get a bonus gear coins. As for the card's validity period, since buying a recharge card grants bonus gear coins, but all gear coins will be lost upon leaving. You want to proceed? Get 2,000 gear coins, lose all gear coins. Yeah, sure, why not? I plan to get any more. But now you bought the super short term recharge card. Eddie here is to serve you. We have 20 thou. The chain attack, hit an enemy, the extend damage multiplier and attribute on enemy effects increase the damage dealt to target. On triggering crits hits, the agent affects more days. Shielded agents get more damage nearby enemies. When attacked, the agent's HP is below 25, a shield is immediately generated. These two are a combo. Let's do the combo. And get the new thing. Alright, let's get out of here. Avocado spawn. Needs help Pawn's parent. If we make it out of here, I'll never come back to this place. What's up with your parent? So many terrifying ethereals just showed up. Never seen these kinds of before. They just keep chasing after us. Everyone made it to the bunker over there, and that's how we survived. After the ethereals disperse, the bunker door won't open. We can get out, but my parent and friends can't get out. Kind investigator later, please save them, I beg you. Give it a shot, but I need to check on their situation first. Thank you. They're all over there. Please be careful, lady. Surely this will not be a bad situation.
Your fate is sealed.
Did not realize there was frog. Parent's still alive. Is this the emergency switch for the security door? I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna save my parent. Wait. Why? The toy bunkers in the Hollow Zero are equipped with defense protocols. Doors won't open now. It might have been triggered already. If you accidentally hit any more switches, you might not only fail to save your parent, but also attract more enemies. Right. Right. Well, what do we do? Let's look for the manual first. After searching around for a long time, Yixuan and Tuan finally found the access control manual in the corner of the bunker. Heroes can't even read. Why do they hide the manual so well anyway? Now let's see what kind of declassified info we've got here. Check access control instructions. Forwards, military bunker access instructions fragments. The access panel is for the Defense Force military bunker use only. In special circumstances, when the gate is closed, it will enter an alert state. Anyone who attempts to force the gate open during the phase will be attacked by defense machinery. Special circumstance 1, detection of ethereal or other hostile units entering the bunker. Circumstance 2, detection of multiple open and closed commands issued by the same access panel within a short time period. Circumstance 3, detection of other malicious attempts to damage the access panel. Circumstance for whatever. Rest of text is blurry and illegible. So can my parent come out? Maybe, but first I need to know what each of them did when they went through security. Okay. Since the security system's on high alert, we can't just open it for anyone. Tell me how you managed to slip into the bunker. They all got chased here by ethereals. Not knowing what the security situation was like, we decided to split up and hide in different bunkers. I got lucky and made it right after my first attempt. Have you found a way to unlock the security door? Please help us. Yixuan quickly scanned the interior of the bunker. Various items were scattered across the floor, not the kind of stuff independent investigators usually carry. Did that actually go in all different directions, or... Oh, there's 3 of them. Security system's on high alert, we can't just open it anymore. Tell me what you managed to slip into the bunker. And the defense force, how could they have used such an outdated defense protocol for such a crucial bunker? I barely remember what happened. All I know is there was an ethereal chasing me. This iron door was coming down and it's so damn slow. I just smacked that switch like crazy before it finally closed. Seriously, to think my cause of death would got myself trapped in an abandoned bunker while running away from my tail between my legs. Couldn't open the security door to escape the hollow and gradually turned into an ethereal being. When I see that guy in hell, he's definitely gonna laugh his ass off at me. Yixuan quickly surveyed the interior of the bunker. On the access control panel of the wall, there were several hasty and messy handprints. What about you? Security systems on high alert. We can't just open it from anyone. Tell me what you managed to slip into the bunker. What? I don't remember. Remember, after security door locked, those ethereals were locked out. There was a blast crawler. It jumped through the gap between the iron doors and exploded. If in the bunker was this spacious inside, or I would have been caught. Yixuan quickly scanned the interior of the bunker. On the wall behind the investigator, there were clearly traces of blast crawler explosion. Are we saying who's lying or what? Which one? I'm still waiting for the by the access control panel. Do you know what security door should be unlocked first? We're going by each protocol. Special circumstance 1. Detection of ethereal and hostile units entering the bunker. This explosion. 2 is open close commands issued within a short time period, which is the middle one. Detection of other malicious attempts to damage the access panel. Open the door, suspicious, impatience, panic. Who should be open the door for first upon opening security door on high alert will lure more monsters. Panic? Seems bad.
What a nuisance. Work yet still. As decreed. Clarity and obscurity cycle. Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
Alright, let's attempt 2. Open door. So if it's not that one. This one?
You saved me! Thank you! Thank you so much! If it weren't for you,
I would have died here in the Lost Void. All for a few measly dennies.
To risk one's life for money is hardly uncommon. But surely it wasn't just a few measly dennies that led you all the way here, no?
Yeah. The pay is pretty good. But given your abilities, you probably don't need any.
Why don't you tell me how much?
The suspicious investigator hesitates for a moment, but then reveals her earnings to you.
Wow. Heavens, that much? I'm so jealous. Quick, tell me, who's your employer? I mean, why don't you tell me what brings you here to the Lost Void?
Okay. You did save my life, so I've got nothing to hide from you. My teammates and I risked everything to come out here and mine a rare type of ether crystal. Our employer always provides us with carrots and gives us marked routes to follow. As for what those crystals are used for, we've asked before, but they've never given us a straight answer.
So, your employer discovered a hidden vein of ether crystals here in the Lost Void.
No, not exactly. Each time they send us out, they give us different carrots and destination coordinates. We never really know what the paths are like until we're already en route. And honestly, there were even a few times when it felt like we ended up in the exact same fissure as before. But I remember the crystals hadn't been there the last time we passed by.
A mobile crystal stalagmite formation. Interesting. And what about miasma? Did you or your companions ever encounter any? Or perhaps any ethereals spawned from it?
Miasma? What's that?
Okay, let me phrase it differently. Have your coworkers been having any unusual dreams lately? Perhaps about suddenly making a fortune?
No, but they did mention they'd been dreaming lately. One of them dreamed of the fall of the old capital. In the dream, he missed the Defense Force's request for veteran backup due to a comms failure. And so, he evacuated his whole family early enough to make it safely to New Eridu. Another dream, she was given a perfectly accurate carrot route. She entered a companion hollow alone, and was able to save the dog that had been with her for 10 years. To be honest, I also had a dream. I saw my sister. Never mind.
I know what you encountered now. As for what happened in your dreams, I won't press you further. There's no need to reopen old wounds. Once you get out, remember to take some time and learn about miasma. But for now, give me a copy of the carrot you used on this trip, and...
Yixuan pulls out a talisman and holds it to the suspicious investigator.
Take this. You should leave as soon as you can.
You're from Yunquay Summit? Then, here, take this. I'm never coming back to this place again, but this is something our employer gives us every time. Consider it a sort of special supply. Maybe it'll be helpful to you, too. Or perhaps it'll give you some clues?
Each non-crit crits. Oh, I love non-crit crits. And we don't get hurt anymore. Great. Combat crashes on the road.
Evil shall be purged! Cycle of yin and yang. Got him. Your fate is sealed.
There's the purify. Voice quick assist. Increase max HP. Agent recovers HP when stunning. Sure. We go further down. Hey, Trigger. Yixuan Shifu, did you find anything? I did. Yixuan explained what just happened. Those poor souls corrupted by the miasma. They do have the employer who profits from the hollows after all. But is the energy from those ethereal crystals stalagmites really worth them going all out like this? That's what's got me puzzled too. However, I've heard that ether crystal stalagmites hold different values depending on the way they are formed and their energy sources. Maybe they're mining something even more precious? Haven't really looked into it, but I guess that's the only explanation that makes sense. I wonder what kind of growth process makes these stalagmites so valuable to justify the high risk. Anyway, thanks for heads up. I'll get in touch with Captain Roland and see if we can find a safe spot to talk things through. Welcome. Trigger seems to have received some kind of intel. The contact seems to have picked up some new leads. Looks like we have to keep investigating separately. If there's any news, I'll report it all to Captain Roland. Let's see. Ultimate hits enemies, deals damage over time. Agent gets an extra dodge. Their attack increases when dodge counter is triggered. When other characters use tag, restore energy decibels for characters. We'll do dot. Because we do our ultimate anyway, so why not? So why not? Roll in.
Yixuan Shifu, did you manage to find any leads?
Yes, those victims you mentioned were not investigators. They were hired to enter the Lost Void and illegally mine ether crystals.
Ether crystals? I mean, sure, if that's what they're after, I get it. Ether crystals can be refined into ether energy. But even the ones in Hollow Zero aren't much different from those in any companion hollows. Why risk everything to come all the way into the Lost Void for crystals?
There's only one way to know for certain. We should see for ourselves.
You mean, you know where they were headed?
I happened to encounter one of the miners. I asked her a few questions and acquired her carrot. If regular ether crystals aren't worth all the risks, then her employer must be seeking something far more rare, something that moves on its own.
Moving ether crystals? How is that even possible?
Is it so unbelievable? The hollows are teeming with countless moving ethereals, fissures, and hollow raiders. Is it really so unthinkable that one or two of those beings may like roaming around while carrying ether crystals?
Really? You don't find it strange?
Every person, or ethereal, has their own ambitions. But those fake investigators, they knew nothing of miasma.
Okay, I see. Then what are we supposed to do now? Are we really going to chase some walking ether crystals through the hollow?
Realizing how ridiculous that sounds, they both fall silent for a moment.
The woman I encountered, her being stranded may have been an unexpected incident to her employer as well. She gave me a useful supply item, and assuming nothing has changed, her carrot should still be working.
A supply item? What kind?
Each one hands Roland the item she received from the investigator.
Hold on. I think I've seen something like this before. It looks like gear from Rusty Cliff. If she's with Tops, then yeah, it makes sense why she knows so much about the Lost Void. But the question remains, if it's just some fancy kind of ether crystal, why all the secrecy?
If this matter is entangled with affairs outside the Hollow, then it lies beyond my concern. But here in the Lost Void, I gave you my word. So I shall do all I can to help you gather more clues. If the connection between this incident and miasma turns out to be a mere coincidence, then I shall have my disciples carry out a separate investigation. For now, let us head to the destination indicated by the carrot as soon as we can.
Hey, what do you got for me? Ooh, more stuff. Oh yeah, that's right, you get to change it. The alpha and beta charges, or beta paths. Basic attack sequence restores adrenaline. At the perfect trigger dodge, each one's crit damage increases if we do that. Basic attack, Xingming Eruption or EX special attack, Xingming Eruption breaks hits an enemy. The all attribute res down lasts for 15 seconds. When launching basic attack, Xingming Eruption, EX special attack, Xingming Eruption break. The corresponding damage dealt increase, stacking up to 4 times. Launching basic attack, Xingming Eruption or EX special attack, Xingming Eruption break directly restores technique points. What did I say was real good? I forget. I think it's the beta path for this? No, I went with these two last time. I guess we do basic attack, fifth strike. Traders. Gear coins. Take a look around. See what we got. Gear coins. Denny's. Neither of them. However, you have rosy complements. Complexies. That is not how you spell complexions, is it? You have rosy complexions, normally body temperature, agile movement, all perfectly suitable to be my customer. Hee hee. Blood. Oh, it's a blood donator. All swimmers' energy rate reduced. General reduced is increased. Yeah, we'll do the hard stuff. Perfect dodge. It's on build up rate increase. Taking damage, losing HP. This buff is removed. Sucks. When losing HP, agent's attack damage is increased. HP only build-up is increased. Ag. Go down to 0 health. Encounter or battle? I guess encounter it is. Hey guys, stop fighting. So what could anyone argue over which Arsnum is more useful? End up fighting in the Hollow. Big bosses never mentioned where they worked before. Could they be the White Star Institute? I hear these scholars are facing quite a bit of job pressure these days. Maybe they'll end up going into our line of work. No, if you keep arguing like this, it'll be too late. You seem quite experienced. Can you help me take a look at these two Resna? Let's fight. I am greedy and want both.
Let's make this quick. What a nuisance. Swift yet still, clear yet murky. Obliterate form and spirit. Release. Evil shall be purged.
Double down on that ultimate. Oh my god. Get lost. Launch perfect assist, crit rates, and crit damage are up. The enemy that is stunned inflicts attribute anomaly. Agent's attack is increased. Stunning or inflicting attribute anomaly, crit rates, and anomaly personally are increased. Sure. Oh, you are attached. Oh, weird. Chimera. You're a chimera. That's great. Oh, there. Oh. All the ethereals have been already cleared out of, by her. Keep moving forward now. Good luck. Something feels off. Usually the defense force personnel would bring supplies with them. Hey. Is there something else? Did you forget something? Yixuan patiently and silently watches the person across from her. Here, take it. Choose one. Unlocking ultimate chance a fixed portion of the agent's stats will also be restored. Action character. Wait. Active characters' energy regeneration and decibel rates increase. Attacks. An enemy stun damage multiplier increase. Attribute anomaly increase. We'll do a 3. Put that to a level 4. Cool, 3. Once you able to assist, all squad members gain attack, gain decibels and attack increase. Oh no, the Bangu have fallen!
Your fate is sealed.
Hey, you feeling all better now? This the final moment? You happen to be a well-mannered individual. Could you deliver a message to my parent for me? Ooh, for free? It gains extra damage. Their attack increases when the dodge counter is triggered. Or the extra dodge. Regeneration rate. Sure. Losing HP. Oh, we could get all of them. Why not? Thank you for allowing me to have all of that. Coin or timer? We do timer. As you defeat the enemies, the more gear points you'll get. So let's go.
Let's get still. As decreed.
Hey. Hello there. Since I ran into you, I'm just letting you over the defense force supplies directly to you. She just cleared out a few groups of ethereals and got exhausted. She's catching her breath. Didn't mean to ignore you. Okay, Orphe. Thanks. Upon triggering crit hits, agents deal more crit damage. Nice. Increased duration of enemies are stunned for. Increased duration, vital fuse triggered. More crit does crit. 80, what do you got? I can buy the pill. Buy the pill. When attacked, stun enemies, the enemy buildup is increased. EX special attack hits enemies, agent gains shield, shield is affected, agent of damage is increased. What do we have for me, Ophelia? Yeah, we can do B-side. Combat final, let's go. Hi, big guy.
Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
distance. Cycle of yin and yang. Scatter.
Holy crap. That was so much damage. Yixuan will then check out the surroundings together.
The ether crystals here aren't the usual variety. But I can't really tell what's special about them either. Yixuan Shifu, anything on your end?
Just an ethereal who likes roaming around with ether crystals on its back.
Wait, so it actually does exist? Are you talking about one of the ethereals we just fought? But they didn't seem...
No. The ones just now were no different from the miasma-corrupted ethereals in Lemnian Hollow. But here, I see signs of a much bigger ethereal. A true large ethereal. The kind worthy of a dedicated entry in White Star Institute's exploration records. Not the weaklings we just faced.
So the large ethereal, does it have anything to do with the rare ether crystals here?
From what I can tell, it seems more like a traveler in a rush, leaving their luggage behind.
Then what about the miasma? What's the connection between the two?
Captain Roland, have you ever seen someone toss a coin into a wishing pool?
Of course, but...
From what I hear, you're one of the few academics in the Defense Force, and you're familiar with the many strange phenomena of Hollow Zero. But as for myself, I'm merely a newcomer. I cannot deduce the movement patterns of a large ethereal with only scattered crystal remains and traces of miasma. Your expectations may be a bit much even for a wishing pool.
Sorry.
The miasma readings in the area are still fluctuating. We should keep moving. As for the miasma, I'm afraid this is as far as we can investigate for now. The miasma here seems to share the same source as that in Lemnian Hollow. Those investigators were likely tailing that large ethereal. Their miasma contamination may simply have been an unforeseen incident. Whether Lemnian Hollow or Hollow Zero is the true origin of the miasma remains unclear. But if I had to choose, I would place my bet on Hollow Zero. There are too many mysteries surrounding the miasma. I can only hope there isn't another place in the world like Hollow Zero, a place that completely defies all normal logic.
Understood. I'll take some samples from these crystals and send them somewhere safer. I'll ask someone at the outpost to help analyze them. If there are any new developments, I will contact you immediately.
All that in 7 minutes and 31 seconds. And that's what happened. Have you finished reading the files? The details are still a bit fuzzy. Alright, let's hear what Captain Roland has to say about the investigation progress. Hold up, we need another friend. Of course, she's also an old friend of Belle. Belle invites Ray to discuss the findings from the last investigation.
After the last investigation, Magus and Trigger have brought back similar ether crystal samples. I compared them and passed everything on to Ray.
That's right. Given that there have been previous encounters with another large ethereal, I decided to search the archives for any matching records on these crystals.
Any findings?
If we're talking about the Association's databases, then no, nothing at all. Luckily, Roland brought up that this might be connected to Rusty Cliff. And when it comes to understanding a big company, I reckon the best place to look is their financial reports. Yixuan Shifu, are you familiar with the scope of Rusty Cliff's business?
I'm afraid not. Please, go ahead.
Compared to a traditional mining group, Tops's Rusty Cliff has some unusual revenue entries. Part of their profits are attributed to an ethereal named Hoba. People used to think they profited from ethereals by just collecting samples from ones they encountered while exploring hollows, and then using them to produce precious relics or other hollow exploration supplies. But that kind of revenue should be pretty unstable, especially since HSO isn't supposed to let creatures like that roam freely in the hollows.
Unless those crystals are rare.
Exactly. If the real thing Rusty Cliff has been profiting from is some special kind of ether crystal they found on Hoba, then it all makes sense. Maybe Hoba simply likes collecting ether crystals, and the company just robs it all the time. Or maybe it nests in fissures where those crystals naturally grow, and they keep raiding its home for valuables.
Unfortunately, we don't even know what makes the crystals profitable.
We'll need more info to ascertain that.
What about the miasma?
Unfortunately, I searched every database I have access to for the keywords Rusty Cliff and Hoba, but I didn't find anything linking them to miasma.
So the miasma's just a coincidence? No, it can't be.
I agree. It's unlikely that Hoba and miasma just randomly cross paths in Hollow Zero.
Sorry, if there is nothing further, then I have something I need to tell you. I'm afraid other tasks require my attention at Yunquei Summit. As for the mysteries of Hoba, miasma, and those ether crystals, I shall leave them in your hands. Should you need further assistance...
If what we need is an outstandingly sharp and talented investigator, then I think we found the best candidate.
Indeed.
Wait, you're not talking about me, are you?
You are indeed an excellent candidate.
My most trusted independent investigation team captain. I'll be counting on you.
There's no rush for the moment, though. I'm still trying to gain clearance for a related file. If I manage to get it, I'll be in touch right away.
Got it. In the meantime, I'll keep analyzing these ether crystals. Let's see what's so special about them.
So Hoba's going to be our next big ethereal. It'll be fun. Is it actually available? Does that look like Hoba? Exploration mission. Repeat trials. I don't know what I claimed or not. Oops. 12 items, 3 cards. 5 encounters. Like, that's not Geppetto, is it? It looks like something completely new. The results. Money. Got a hamster cage, though. Hell yeah, hamster cage. Hell yeah. You spent money. Good job. That's for that. It's for things we found. Oh, both the alpha and beta roots from gear. That makes sense. Resonum database logs. Anything for our combat potential? Oh, we need more. Womp womp. No more for story? No more for story. Want to know what the thing on the right is. I think it's Hoba, but I don't know. Just go in, find out.